Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 2. We have been attacked in this inn, and me and my new dwarf friend are going to head upstairs to deal with these things. But first, I think I'm going to take a quick rest. Because it's pressing, but it's not that pressing. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves buffed up. Mage armor, protection from evil. And I will go ahead and get... I'll get the dwarf buffed up when we actually get up there. Alright, immediately hearing things. Got a Durgar right in front of me.
Yes.
Let me send my dwarf up.
Time for a little fun.
And I'm gonna buff him up while he's up there, because there's going to be a number of combats here. Get him buffed up with enlarged person. There we go. Already got more dwarves. Durgar. And time for another spell, I guess. I'm thinking animalistic power. Okay. So he is buffed. I've got a lot of creatures after me, though. They are resistant to sleep, unfortunately. So I think next thing I'm going to do is get a monster summoning up.
Let's get him.
And do I need to turn his behavior off again? Nope, nope. He's just engaging whatever's closest. Alright, next one's this one. And RPG Crawler is in the melee. Great Cleave kind of chewed through a bunch of them. Nice. Alright. And cleaved in that one. Makes quick work of these guys when he's fully buffed up. Now, I know there's more than just that. So before I loot anything, let's take a look. I got a door there. Got that room. I think that room's clear. So I got this one over here. Alright, we got more doors open. Got 2 bladelings in there. We're going to rush in there. Along with my... Come on, Dire Badger. Can you do it? I guess not. Come on, can you move over here, Dire Badger? No, you can't, apparently. Apparently I can't command my Dire Badger. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, he's got to actually come along with my main. Alright. There we go. Dire Badger's got unsummoned. I will drag this guy out here, I guess. Ah. Finish him off already. There we go. I don't think anybody's in the other side room, so I'm going to open this door before all my spells expire. Okay. And there's a fight going on there. Once again, Kelgar is going to go in first. And then my main is going to step in behind him. And I'll go ahead and bust another spell loose. Let's try sleep. Or let's try scare. Alright. Scare hit a lot of people. That friendly fire thing is coming back to hit me. Alright, it crit me. But they got another one out here, huh? Where's Kelgar? Oh, there's a Durgar over there. Get him, Kelgar. I know, he's still scared. My bad. My bad. Scare wore off. Kelgar, come get this guy. Seriously, Kelgar, what you doing? Just one dude left. There we go. So yeah, I got some people to talk to now. First, I'm going to loot up. Healers get +1. Let's see. I got a locked footlocker. Got a locked armoire. I got nothing in there. Wait, I got an armoire that's not locked. With a healer's kit. Got an armoire that's not locked. A couple of them. Ooh, potion of cure wounds. Although we didn't need it this time, they could come in handy later. Let's talk to Zakan. Okay, please don't hurt me. Answer me some questions. No, and you might live. Please don't hurt me. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Are you Gera's husband? Your wife is fine. She's awaiting you downstairs. Alright, I'll thank the gods, but is it safe to leave? They've been dealt with. I think I deserve a little something for saving you. Yes. I did save your life at the risk of my own failure. Okay. Intimidate? No, I don't have good intimidate. You can leave. It's safe now. Got money on both sides. I think what happens is if you take that, you get less experience. I think that's how they balance it out. Aside from just turning you into an evil SOB. There's a scimitar there. And I'm going to loot this dude's desk. Holy water. Nice. Oh, we got locked, and then we got this guy. Let's talk to Galen. Thank you for your assistance. I was beginning to think there was no end to those creatures. Aren't you the merchant that was in West Harbor recently? That I am. I try to make the trip twice a year. Not a lot of competition yet, and quite a healthy amount of gold to be made, too. Wait, I've seen you before. Dagon's child from the West Harbor, am I right? Yes, that's right. Good folk, you harbormen. Strong, resilient, and you pay well for my goods. I make a tidy sum whenever I stop by. Isn't it dangerous to West Harbor? Why do you think I'm traveling with these guards? Even the additional cost, though, of my visits to West Harbor are always profitable. And I admit to having a certain fondness for your village. Living in a swamp requires a certain stubbornness, after all. Questions I'd like to ask you. I'll tell you what I can. I hope you understand if I don't wish to tarry here, however. Can you tell me anything about the road to Highcliff? Oh, the usual warnings. Lizard folk seem to have spread further north. The usual bandit troubles. You can rest briefly at Fort Locke, of course. The fort is a bit of disarray when I last made a stop on the way to West Harbor. Something about their commander gone missing. Lost patrols. Very unpleasant. And the refugees had begun to trickling in. I assume it's due to the lizard folk migration. Was there anything else you'd like to ask? I missed my chance to ask for a reward. Do you know what these creatures were looking for? Nothing that would be of any value to me, I assure you. Something called a Kalak Cha. To be honest, the reason for their curiosity was not exactly a concern of mine. Most everything else they said was gibberish to me anyhow. Okay. I will say bye now. Alright. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Kelgar walk up here and start breaking into stuff. Go bust into these drawers, Kelgar. Because clearly none of us can pick those locks.
Take that!
Ooh. Tell me he one-shotted it. Yes. Got money. Alright, let's go over in here. Again with Kelgar.
Let's see what they're made of!
I should probably rest before he, triggers a trap and gets owned. $2 gold. Better than no gold, but only barely. It is, as you would say, 2 gold better than no gold.
Time for a little fun! Ha!
Alright. And I got one more locked armoire somewhere. I do like the fact that he basically one-shots these things. And get both my people up here. Alright, Kelgar. Let's finish this floor. Oh, it's already been looted. Okay. My bad. Alright, let's get downstairs. Actually, let's rest first. Alright, heading down the stairs. How am I on experience? Whoops. Let me take a look when I get back downstairs. Not too bad. Alright. Let's talk to Gera. You've done it. Here's the gold I promised. You'll be forever grateful. Thank you. I was glad to help. Alright. Thank you again for seeing my husband's safety. We shall remember you in our prayers. We best be moving on. I don't mind a fight, but don't like bringing others into our battles. Yeah, whatever. Let's talk to Jorik before we go. Looks like we are lucky to have you and your dwarf friend here. You'll always be welcome here at the Weeping Willow. Those who survived owe you our lives. There's a reward in this for me, I hope. He doesn't give you a reward. A reward? Barely enough travelers for me to stay in business nowadays, and with the ones who died here, even fewer want to visit. You would have left with nothing if it weren't for me. I don't have diplomacy. Oh, I do. You have a point there, and I suppose there's no hurry on the repair, seeing as how the attack chased off what few customers I had. Here's what gold I can spare. Take it with my thanks. Why'd you build an inn here in the swamp? I didn't actually build it. The building was already here. I just fixed it up. After poking around for a while, I learned there used to be a village here. This building was the only one that survived. What happened to the village? Destroyed during the war against the King of Shadows. Dun dun dun. Big war, from what I understand. Fought all across the mare. Lots of fighting up around Fort Locke as well. You can still find relics strewn around the area. Does Fort Locke still stand? Why, yes, it does. It's still standing. The fort Spanish that survived worse things than a war. You can find it north of here. The fort still guards the road, so it looks like Fort Locke's my next bet. You mentioned relics. Nothing to get excited about. From what I hear, mostly interesting to scholars, though they'd have a hard time getting to any of the relics. Why do you say that? Word is that the spirits from the battle still haunt the places where they fell. Now, I normally don't believe ghost stories, but this is the mare. Anything can happen out there, even dark dwarves attacking a small inn. Show me what you have for sale. All right. So this is where I can go ahead and start gearing people up. Now, I'm hesitant here. Kelgar's nice. He's a fighter with 18 strength. He's got 18 constitution. That means he is pretty beefy as a tank. Doesn't have the best dex, but we can work with that. He is neutral good though. So I don't know how good he's going to be for my party, but right now he's the best I got. So I'm going to go to see what he has for sale. I've got 2,261 gold. Let's see if he'll buy this. Will you buy this? No, you won't. But you will buy this. And,
yes.
Yeah.
Very well.
So what I will do is I will purchase some armor for Kelgar, because he's going to need a tank a lot. Now, my best bet on armor, I think, is full plate, because full plate is AC 8 with a dex bonus 1, which is, interestingly enough, exactly what he has. Whereas half plate is more expensive for less bonus. So I will take full plate. Yes. And we'll equip it. Boom. And we will sell his old chain shirt. And then he's not going to use a shield because he's got a two-handed thing. Don't see anything else I really need. Bracers of armor might be good for my maid.
Very well.
And he can afford them. Problem is that he's got mage armor up most of the time, so the bracers of armor are not going to help much. It's an armor bonus. That's not going to help much. Now, this guy does have a magical... It looks like a greatsword. It is a greatsword plus 1 with 2 fire damage, but there's no way I could have ever afforded it. It's one of those ones where you're going to have to like earn some money then come back. Same with this Morning Star. That's a Morning Star plus 1 with a 3 skill bonus and a 1 electrical damage. It's not really that great. Magic Pouch is the only other thing that I might need. Magic Pouch lets you carry things at a 20% weight reduction. I think I'm going to grab that. Yes, I am going to grab that. Because inventory management in this game very, very quickly becomes very, very annoying. That's mostly going to be good for throwing really heavy items in. Alright, with that done, let's move on. That actually calls for a quick save. And we're on our way.
Well now, I've had a good time so far. And the way you attract trouble, I haven't had this much fun since that tavern back at Bogan's Pass where I was using that trestle table as a battering ram. Oh, look, we're heading in the same direction.
I wish this guy was
eviler.
eviler.
Seem to have more enemies than friends. What say we travel together? Might be able to teach each other a few things.
Alright, yeah, I think I'll do it. I agree it'll be safer if we stay together.
Good. I'd be glad for the company and the conversation. And don't you worry about me keeping up. Kelgar Iron Fist carries his own weight. I won't be slowing you down.
Alright, good to know, because I just bought you some full plate armor. Wait, why is he heading back inside? No. Let's move on our way. See what else is going on. So what's next is Fort Locke. Onward. All right. Well, we've got these lovely surroundings. Let's buff up our wizard. Get myself some protection from evil up. Alright. Then let's go over here. Always going off the side of the road first, just see if there's anything hidden back here. Oh yes there is. Wait. Pause the game, although I think I paused it too late. Okay. Kelgar, come up here. RPG crawler, fall back.
Yes.
Alright. And don't fall in behind him. He's the freaking wizard. Yeah, we need to deal with this wolf. Come on, Kelgar. Great Eve hit, and then he hit again. Killed 3 of them in one blow. That's why Great Cleave is great for a big two-hand user. Usually best for, like, barbarians and the like, but Kelgar will work. It looks like there is a large wolf over here. Gonna get that out of the way. No, you need to attack this guy. Alright, dealing with the wolves. I'm kind of conserving spells when I don't really need to. But there's a lot of things out there. And I can take a couple hits. There we go. And Great Cleave just knocks them all out. Let's go to this corpse. Oh, a Figer agate. And a direwolf tooth. Nice. Be nice for enchanting things. Which I should shortly be able to do. And that calls for a quick save, doesn't it? Yep. Alright, on towards Fort Locke. Although I will be taking a very meandering route, if I remember. There's the road. And there's Galen, I think. Let's see what we can do up here. Come on, Kelgar.
Fall in behind me here.
Alright, what are you guys doing up here?
Yes.
What's this treachery, Callis? You have been paid well. You've been well paid to protect me. You shouldn't have been so open about the profits you made in West Harbor, Galen. My brother and I think we deserve a little something extra for our reward. Looks like your guards have turned on you, Galen. Ah, a nasty bit of business here. My bodyguards have taken leave of their senses and decided to rob me. Are you sure you want to do this, Callis? You do remember how capable our friend here is, do you not? I think I'll take my chances, Galen. I've been on more campaigns than these 2 whelps can count. I think I'll just take the gold from all of you, right off your corpses. Should I step in? Because he is a merchant. I'm not gonna let you rob him. I don't want to be good, but I guess I'll do it. That goes double for me. Drop your weapons, you motherless goats, and attack, brothers. Leave no witnesses. The money is ours. Yeah, okay. So of course, RPG Crawler moved up instead of Kelgar.
Take that!
All right, that was quick.
My tears right buttock.
Come on, Kelgar, you want to join in? I'm gonna let my wizard tank. Critical hit for 32. Nice. Once again, you've saved my hide. I can't believe my own guards would turn on me like that. I expect to be well paid for this. As a reward you shall have, my friend. I am not ungrateful for your help. Now rest assured that the guards of Neverwinter will hear of the role you played in protecting me today. I'm not without friends in the city. Please accept this money. Perhaps you could spare a little more. I did save your life after all. Failure. I don't mean to seem ungrateful, but I really cannot afford to cut any more deeply into my profits. Hope you understand. Yeah. For now. For now. A lean purse is a small price to pay for my continued good health. I will be heading for the garrison at Fort Locke right away. From there, I shall find an escort to the rest of the way to Neverwinter. Thank you again, and I wish you safe travels. Alright. Nice. An experience bonus and some money. And some Alexandrite. Nice. What else did the other guy have? Silver ring. Portion of bless. Nice. Anything else? Don't see anything else back there. Alright. That calls for another quick save. I'm going to quick save a lot. And it's not necessarily because I'm intending to use them a lot. It's just that this game tends, if I remember right, this game tended to crash a lot back in the day. And while I'm sure that they have fixed it in like the 12 plus years it's been out, you know, honestly, I don't actually hold hope for that because, quite frankly, that publisher is not well known for that sort of thing. All right, critical hit, and another critical hit. Come on, hit him. Gonna make my wizard melee. All kinds of wolves up in here. All right, loving that great cleave. That is like, man, Kelgar's like a monster. I wish he was evil so I could keep him in my party forever and ever. And I know, the option is to just say, oh, play a good character. Well, I've played a good character in this game. I want to see what the evil options are like, because I've never played an evil option. Alright, what's next out here? Oh, there's Nishka! Nishka! Yes, she's a tiefling rogue, and she's going to be our third person. So let's, I don't know why I move up with my RPG crawler. If I move up with Kelgar, it's just gonna get
what,
RPG
demon?
crawler up here.
No screams for us? Maybe we should brand you. Maybe that'll loosen your tongue.
Leave me alone! I've done nothing to you.
Well, now Commander Valis will be happy to hear that, he will. It means his work here is all done. He can just give up the fort and go home.
These guys are kind of
There's just the small matter of those bounties on
irritating.
bandits he posted. And a bandit with demon blood. Well, there's no telling how much that's worth.
Of course, you could tell us where your camp is. Valis will pay more for that, he will. And we won't even have to butcher the lot of you.
I told you I'm not with those bandits. Or are you deaf and stupid?
Stupid? Here we were.
See, that
thinking
it
about
seems like a
letting you
voice
live.
acting fail, because
Now
it
you've
seems
gone
like it should be
and changed our minds.
written, are you deaf and stupid?
Hey, hold on. Looks like she's got friends, she does.
Are we all planning to murder her without me? Where's the fun in that?
This don't concern you. We're soldiers from Fort Locke, hunting bandits.
That we are. Caught this demon trying to raid our camp, and we were about to deal with her.
Really now? By killing her? What did she take?
Nothing yet. But a crew's been out in these parts. They've been raiding merchants, caravans, maybe even killed the old commander.
I told you I'm not with those bandits.
Shut your lying mouth, demon. You'll get the blade soon enough.
Fine with me. Don't let me stop you.
Oh, we weren't gonna let you stop us. This bounty's ours.
You know, Valis might pay for 3 bandit bounties. He's not one for asking questions.
See, this is why I always
Especially about
like.
demon.
I've been moving
Auntie
away
Dwarf
from just having
and a
like
dirty harborman who doesn't know enough to keep walking.
bandit rewards in
Dwarf?
some of my,
I know you cowards
games.
aren't talking to me, or you'll be talking to my fist next.
because then people can
Good
just
enough
go
for me.
kill
Let's
anybody and
kill
claim
them
that they're
all, and I'll
bandits.
sort out the tail later.
All right. Well, okay. So I don't control Nishko yet. I do control him, and I do control my main character, who will need to move around here and get off of me.
Let's get him.
Here. Maybe deal with this guy. Alright, finally. Alright, so Kelgar is wounded. I am going to toss him. I'm going to toss him some of these potions of Cure Moderate.
All right.
In fact, all of them. I'll have him drink it. And then the main character is going to attempt to get an enlarged person in on him.
Take that.
Alright, he's enlarged. And then I will do... actually, I will get... not scare, sleep. Poof. One of them's asleep.
That's it for me.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let me get a summoned. Yes, coup de grace. And while my summon's out, I'm going to buff my summon. Because Kelgar's already down. And then... I can do a ghoul touch on one of these. Poof. Did he save? Yeah, he saved. Ah. Man, Kelgar going down put a problem in my plans. Yeah, you want to deal with this? Somebody got critted. My badger. Thought occurs to me, I haven't had my familiar up this entire time. Well, there goes my badger. And he goes down.
Where did you come from? I mean, one moment I thought I was dead, and then suddenly you're here. And look at all this blood.
Yep,
Sorry if I
they
sounded
did.
surprised. It's just, you know, people don't usually help me out like that. Especially, well, people like you. You know, nice-looking people. Does that make me a damsel in distress? Oh, I hope not. I hate those women.
Well, you can say thank you. You owe me your life. That means I own you.
I'm not sure I like the sound of that.
Yes.
But hey, I'm still standing here and they're not, so I'm not gonna complain. I mean, once folks catch sight of me, usually it's the horns, they run in the other direction. And all those tales about tieflings being cursed don't help much either. I'm Nishka, by the way. I'm really glad you came when you did. I wasn't really sure how I'd get out of that.
I got
one.
mixed feeling
Of
on
course, they
Nishka.
never
I
would
can
have
see
caught
where
me in
they're
the first
going.
place if that invisibility potion I'd bought hadn't been watered down. If I ever see that merchant again...
Galen. Why were those men torturing you like that?
Well, I was actually trying to pass the fort by. Make my way farther south. Well, I thought that potion I bought would help. You see, once the local garrison sees me, they tend to want to throw me in a cell or attack me on sight. Of course, the potion wears off right as I cross paths with those thugs from Fort Locke. They were looking for easy bounties, and I showed up right on time.
Okay, so here's the thing. There were a lot of great characters. Or actually, let me finish this. So they caught you and thought they'd kill you slowly.
It's been that way ever since the new fort commander posted bounties on bandits. Some of his soldiers have been hunting down anyone they find on the road and claiming they're bandits. It's just banditry of a different sort. They rob the travelers and then get the bounty too. The roads are even less safe now than they were before.
Okay, we're on our way to Fort Locke.
Do you think I
Sure,
could join
we could
you?
use another
Just
sword.
For now. I won't get in the way, I promise. It's just that I don't know how long
Like
I
how
can
big
survive on my
Kelgar
own.
looks under that
Well,
spell.
I do owe you one.
Yes, you do.
Can't say I trust her. Tieflings will stab you in the back and run off with your purse the moment you drop your guard.
Yeah? Well, dwarves are squat, smelly drunks who'll chop someone in half just to show they're tough.
Oh, is that so? Why don't you step down here and say that again?
This is going to be fun. This should be interesting.
This'll be fair. I don't even have any of my gear. But please let me come with you. I owe you for saving me. And those soldiers will just try to kill me again if they catch me out here on my own.
Okay, come on. Fine, just stay out of trouble. Very well, if you don't pull your weight, we'll leave you behind.
Thanks. I won't let you down, I swear. I think those Fort Locke thugs have my gear locked away here.
Yeah, very handy for them to put it in a chest in the middle of the road, huh? Okay. So, anyway, what I was going on. For those of you who have played a lot of old AD&D games and such, but not played this one, there were a lot of really good characters in the Baldur's Gate series, in the original Neverwinter Nights. Well, there were less good characters than that, but there were a couple of them. In Planescape Torment, whatever. So what you're going to see in this game, I want you to prepare for it, is that there are a lot of characters in this game that are basically like dollar store ripoffs of characters from other games. I think Nishka is supposed to be like a version of Anna from Planescape Torment. And that cracks me up because she is a little bit on the annoying side. So, I forget who Kelgar is. I know there's a lot of violent dwarves and such. But as an instance, there's Grobnar later, who is clearly a Jan Janssen ripoff, things like that. So, yeah, yeah, it gets a little bit irritating after a while. All right, so I picked up a Kukri. Kukri is exotic, I think. It is martial. All right, I don't need that. I don't think rogues can use it.
Everybody,
Let me take a look at what rogues can use. I forget. It's been so long since I played 3rd edition. Does it tell me what you can use? Weapon proficiency rogue. Let's see, use... Yeah, there's no Kukri in there. Alright, but there's a dagger. And she's got, what, a dagger +1? She doesn't have... No, hold on a second. She doesn't have 2-weapon fighting, does she? No. She does not. Right. I will get her 2-weapon fighting at some point, and then she can dual wield. For now, though, that's good. Let me rest. Because Kelgar's near death, and I don't need to rush. Alright, time to buff my mage again. Let me take a look at the map. I don't know that... Wait a minute. There's not a lot out here. I'm going to check up here just in case... Oh, there's more wolves. There's definitely more wolves. Yeah. So, I'm going to kill them because, quite frankly... Wait. Before I do, I'm going to make use of this... of Nishka as an archer. There. Yes. And, although right now, she will use her dagger. But for the most part, she's going to be an archer.
Yeah.
We'll get into these guys. And Great Cleave missed, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm mostly taking out the wolves because it's experience that I need. I'm going to need a lot of experience. Alright, there's wolves up here.
Let's see what they'll take that.
Alright, Kelgar. Kelgar, save me. My main character's not supposed to be tanking. Although he is. Yeah, I don't think there's any more wolves up here. Alright, let's look over here. I don't think there's any more wolves over there either. That leads back down to where I was. And there is Fort Locke. Oh, Fort Locke. Is there anything over here? I don't think there is, but I'm going to check anyway. I think this just goes... Yeah, this just goes onward. We can bypass Fort Locke or we can go to it. I think I'm going to go to it. So let's head up here. Actually, is there any wolves over here? Out on this little bluff up here? Not seeing any. Yeah, there's no wolves over there. Before I go in, there's a corpse over there. Let me grab it. See what's on it. Because I need every dime. Garnet. Nice. Getting gems left and right here. Let's head into Fort Locke. So what we got here? We got Fort Locke Soldier. We got... I think that's Galen. Oh, that's Jacoby. That's another merchant. This is Marshal Cormac, and that's Galen.
What?
All right. Let's talk to Marshal Cormac. Galen tells me what you did for him. Glad you managed to keep him in one piece. You look familiar. You're not a harborman by any chance, are you? Yes, I am. Why do you ask? Harbormen are hard to miss once you've met one, and I've met plenty being from West Harbor myself. I'm Cormac, City Watch, Marshal of Neverwinter City. You wouldn't have heard of me. City Watchman's hardly a glamorous profession. Cormac, you're famous in West Harbor, so they say. I don't know about famous. West Harbor's a small village, though, so I'm not surprised you know of me. Wait a moment, I recognize you. Dagon's foster child. Imagine running into you here. How's the old man nowadays? Nothing much has changed about him. Still keeps to himself, does he? The death of his wife really hit him hard, changed him a great deal. He seems to have done a good job raising you. So tell me, what are you doing so far away from West Harbor? My father has sent me to Neverwinter on a task. He'll be making a stop at Highcliffe, then. Be careful. From what I've been hearing from the refugees, bandits own the roads now. Why are you here? Well, mainly to make sure Galen got here safely. He may be crazy and greedy, but he's still a friend. I also heard rumors that the garrison here had stopped its patrols. Figured I'd look into it while I was down here. And, of course, it turns out the rumors were true. No patrols, meaning the roads are crawling with bandits and worse now. West Harbor itself came under attack recently. By the gods, I knew it. I told Valis that he was putting the village at risk, but he wouldn't listen. Who's Valis? Temporary commander here at Fort Locke. For the sake of the North, I hope he's just that, temporary. The people rely on these troops for safety. Refugees are starting to trickle in because the surrounding area has gotten more dangerous. Maybe you can get some sense into that thick skull of his. Once he hears that West Harbor came into attack, he may change his mind. I'll see what I can do. Thank you again for helping Galen out. He probably would have gotten into trouble with or without the patrols. It's good to see you. Hopefully you can win Valis over, and I can get back to Neverwinter sooner rather than later. All right. Now we'll talk to Galen. Thank you again for getting me out of that swamp. I'll be waiting here until the patrols start, though I won't wait forever. Show me what you have for sale. Alright, so he's got some magic items. Some of which might be useful, although I've just sold all my... I got a couple things to sell. You got monk stuff. Gloves of swordplay, which I think boosts parry, which I don't need. Bracers of archery, which might be useful for Nishka, but are incredibly expensive. Yeah. And boots of hardiness, which is expensive for what they are. They just give a +1 to... Oh, they give a +1 to AC and to Constitution. Still expensive, though. And a Cloak of Protection versus Evil, which I can cast, so that's what I got. I think I'm gonna sell what I've got anyway. I've got a Dagger +1 I can sell. And I've got a Kukri +1 I can sell. And that'll give me some nice starting money. See if there's anything worth buying here. Ring of Clear Thought's nice, but it's way expensive. And then Lesser Magic Bag. That's like $2,000. The Lesser Magic Bag is 40% reduction. So yes, I will be getting that at some point. Alright. So let's talk to this guy back here, Jacoby. Welcome to Fort Locke, strangers. I'm Jacoby, the finest weaponsmith around. Not that my full talents are ever put to good use out here. Anyway, what can I do for you? Show me what you have for sale. And this guy sells... He makes weapons. Don't really see anything outstanding. Just generic magic items I can get. Or magic weapons I can get. There's a couple of really decent ones and named ones. Sword Saint Legacy. It's a... What is it? Katana. +1... Plus 1d6 versus evil. We don't have anything else. Oh, we got some stuff to make stuff with. That's all crafting material. Now, I've got the material. I've got the skills to craft a lot of stuff, so that'll be nice when I get some money to do stuff with. What's next? What's next? Let's talk to the refugees. This one's named Lisa. Well met, traveler. Have you come to Fort Locke to take refuge with the rest of us? It's getting crowded, but I think we can make some extra room if you're in need. I'm just passing. What makes you come through? Some of us fled the mare, while the lizard folk and other beasts moving north. Some of the smaller settlements have already been overrun. Others fled the plains to escape the banditry out there. Without regular patrols, the region has become too dangerous to live in. There are a few who had fled to Highcliff. Others to Neverwinter. Still, most of us consider this area our home and would like to return when things settle down. You mentioned bandits? They are a fact of life out here, but these bandits have become bolder with a lack of regular patrols. They are now taking prisoners and demanding ransom. My own husband is among the one taken. Is there anything I can do? They hasn't dealt with them? Look around. They have the shelter to shelter, feed, and protect, and they lost quite a few men on patrol. All of us have gathered what gold we can to pay the bandits, but we just don't have enough. We can only thank Tyr that the bandits want the gold and won't harm our loved ones while they think we can play. Okay. Is there anything I can do to help? You'd be willing to help us? Thank the gods below. Bless you for your kindness. No one knows where the camp might be, but if there's anything you could do for our loved ones, we would be eternally grateful. Just make sure there's some reward waiting for me. Okay. You know, I think I know where these bandits might be. I saw a large camp on the way to Fort Locke. If it's the bandit camp, who knows how much gold they have stashed there. Can you mark where this bandit camp is? I say we find this camp and loot it. Now that's what I like to hear. After all, these bandits have been stealing from others, so we should even the score, see how they like it. So become like bandits ourselves. That's one way to drag our pride through the mud, tiefling. Look, I've got to make the best living I can with whatever natural talents I have. If that means fleecing someone who has a little more than they should, well, so be it. But if you want to find these bandits, let me mark it on the map for you. They may have some ill-gotten gains we can help ourselves to. All right. So bandit stuff on the map. Anything else we need? Any other named people out there? Nope. Let's see. There's Lieutenant Valis. There's Tor Millows. Well met, traveler. I wonder if I might appeal to you for some assistance. How can I help? It depends on what you're asking for. I am but a lowly priest of Ilmater. I was waylaid along the road from Highcliff by bandits who made off with the holy symbol I was granted to me when I accepted into the order. And you would like to me to get it back for you? The symbol has more than mere sentimental value to me. I require it to perform the healing magics granted to me by Ilmater. Service to Ilmater requires that I aid travelers in whatever manner I can, if I travel between this fort and Highcliff tending to those in need. I trusted that even bandits would leave a man such as myself unmolested, as I am sworn to help all travelers, even those of lesser morals. I was clearly mistaken. What's in it for me? But of course, a reward will certainly be in order, for considering the risk you would be taking. The bandits left me with very little, but I do still have some gold that the bandits failed to discover. I would gladly part with it in return for your service. I'll get that symbol back for you. Sure. All right. And next is... I'm going to talk to the Craftmaster. Okay, so the Craftmaster lets you use his tools. He basically tells you what to do. And you mix things on the crafting tables behind him. I'm just summarizing because there's a lot of text here. Yeah, he gives you all of that stuff. I'm not going to use any of that stuff. However, I will do the magical crafting in a little bit. How do you enchant items? I'll have to have a recipe. An incantation to magically sharpen a sword won't work on a pair of boots, etc. Place an item called for in the recipe on the magician's workbench, along with an item to be enchanted, and then cast the spell on the workbench, and that'll craft the recipe. And that's all I need to know, because I am going to be enchanting stuff, but I'm not going to be enchanting stuff right now, and I will probably be enchanting stuff off screen when I enchant it, because that is a tedious process. I will be doing crafting because I have picked up a few item enchantment stuff, so we will see that. Anyway, for right now, we will talk to Lieutenant Valis. Stranger in Fort Locke. If there's something you want, be quick about it. I have a garrison to run. Are you the commander here? I am, and let me tell you, with Fort Locke being the way it is nowadays, it's a good thing. These soldiers need military discipline. By the gods, that's what they'll get. I hear you're filling in until the commander returns. Where is he? Filling in. That fool Ton allowed this place to fall apart. I spent every waking moment bringing order back to the garrison. He's been missing too long anyhow. Probably met the same fate as the other patrols we've lost. I've already sent news to Neverwinter of his loss. It's merely a formality before I can officially take charge of the garrison. Wouldn't they want proof of your commander's death before promoting you? True, I hadn't thought about that, but I can't spare the men for the investigation. 3 patrols already lost, refugees trickling in, and with the discipline in shambles, we'd be hard-pressed to hold this fort with what we have. What if I were to handle this for you? You're a civilian helping a military garrison, and with an investigation, why? I want you to resume the patrols. I expect to be paid well. So you're a mercenary. Commander Tan was quite willing to work with your kind. Given the shortage of men here at the fort, I see no alternative. Very well. How much do you seek for your employment? Is this easily worth 300? Failure. For a mercenary, I can't justify spending that much gold on someone who has yet to prove their worth. I think that half that would be more sufficient. Fine, make it 200 gold. An outrageous price, but very well. For that much gold, I expect results, and quickly. You'll find I'm worth the price. Where should I begin looking? All 3 patrols were lost east of here. We've never had any reports of trouble there in the past few seasons, so what happened to them is a mystery. There's really nothing there except for the plains and an old graveyard. Of course, it is at the edge of the mare, so anything could have wandered in from the swamp. Anything else I should know? Nothing of note. As I've said, we've never had any trouble from these before. Now you'd best be going. All right. And on that note, I'm going to wrap it up here. Looks like we have a string of quests to perform. We've got to look for patrols, got to look for refugees, and basically explore the area. Until next time, this has been the RPG Crawler with Neverwinter Nights 2. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment if you've got any feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content, both tabletop and computer. Until next time, take care and goodbye.